Hello everyone, welcome to another daily update. I am at the UZH campus, which is the campus of the University of Zurich at the Irchel location. And I just wanted to give you a view of what it looks like a bit. You have these stages, and on each stage you have a building, kinda, or multiple buildings. And I think it's quite nice because at least you have like a campus life, which is not given in all Swiss cities. Some Swiss cities tend to have like distributed campuses, like smaller fraction, like each faculty is somewhere. But here you really have like this campus life, and which I appreciate because you have the cafeteria where people can meet up. You have like also a bar. I saw a campus bar, and this is the Irchel location. So I think it just looks like a fun place to chill out, meet your colleagues, talk to them about things that don't work out. And I mean, I know that some universities in abroad are not open accessible, but you could also meet with your working colleagues, because usually universities tend to be open access. In Switzerland, I never really came across something that wasn't open access. So, yeah. And what I like is that it's so well integrated within the nature. It's like you have these green environment, and this is something you really miss out in certain areas, like where I am, for example. It's just you're like stuck in between the buildings, and it's totally depressing. So it's nice to have this diversity, I guess. And you have these watery things, and let me take a tour here. And yeah, it's just really nice. I think you have a lot of places to go and take a lunch break during, especially when the weather is good, but also just to have a walk between your classes, which does you good. And I think also there is a running field, which is really nice, and you have this access to the sports centers, which is also nice. So everything, I think, really nicely made and also well thought through. And yeah, I really admire those small lakes here. I'm not sure if you can see them, but I think they're really cute. And just, yeah, it feels like you have the opportunity to take a break. Whereas in other institutes, depending on where they're located, it's like terrible. Like, you don't really have the opportunity. Not even not having the opportunity is the issue, but just are in a rather depressing environment. And here it just feels so lovely. And I mean, you can take your yoga mat and do your yoga outside or whatever. And currently the city I live in is not as green as this one, and I'm really unhappy. And I realized yesterday when I was walking, what is the reason that I'm so unhappy in that city that I'm currently in. And it's just there are no mountains, and I love mountains. I grew up in the surrounding of mountains, so very important. And there's also very less green, very little green. So, but here we have this mountain, not mountainous, but still some hills around, etc., which give it a cool vibe. Besides this, so I am here at the university campus because I'm having a training, and it is how to deal with laboratory animals, like if you're going to work with them. And it's interesting. It's not something I particularly like, I have to admit, because I just see that I sometimes have difficulties to justify why am I doing the things I'm doing, because I know I will just do only something very specifically on the animals, which has not much to do with the things I'm learning, but it's just about animal handling. And I mean, working with rats is very cute, they're fun, they like climb on you and etc. They are really cool, but the mice are little freaks. But no offense, I mean, they're just scared, so it's okay. But it's more difficult, and they apparently bite. I haven't gotten yet bit, but sometimes I'm worried about it. And yeah, I mean, it's 2.5 day practical course, so tomorrow is my 3rd day, and for now everything is good. But I think I can enough this like I feel sorry for the animals, but I know that their purpose of existing is to be in this environment and to do this. They would not exist if there was no course like this. Obviously, the question is it ethical to make to raise them just and to kind of kill them? Yes and no. Then the question is my experiments really that important that I do these testings? Yes and no. And honestly, I think a lot of experiments are not that important, but we still perform these stuff, etc. And even if it's not necessary, etc., it's just to have new findings, to have new knowledge. So it's kind of necessary, but I think a lot of things in research could be just better planned. But I guess that's in a lot of fields, like not only research but also clinical practice, etc., where not the animals but the humans are kind of the experimental candidates. And now I realize that the street here is closed, so I think I will walk down to the other tram station. And also here at this campus you're very well connected to the other campuses or just to the city, because there's lots of public transport just passing by here, which is nice. And it's just a lovely environment, I think. I also like these courses because they give you like some kind of change. Like I met two girls from Japan today, one from Palestine and one from the Philippines. It's just like it broadens your own way of knowledge and thinking, etc. You just meet different cultures, and it's always lovely. Yeah, I just see people doing some sports, but this was expected as it is such a big place and the weather is good today. I mean, I would not be the person doing these sport things, but it's also like just knowing you have the option to, like, even if I would never do it, just nice to know, like, if one day I want to go out and do yoga in a fucking group, I can do it. But yeah, my morning routines otherwise are waking up early kind of goes, but never before 6. So more 6 and 7 in between there. And the morning yoga kind of not really fulfilled currently. Today I was a bit running late, so I just did a ritual. I tried to stretch out to a few mews, like maximum 5 to 7 minutes, just to keep the ritual. But yeah, not the best time. Besides this, I'm doing things, but I feel like I'm still like stuck on a position and not really moving forward with whatever I'm doing. So I'm looking forward that in the future things progress a bit faster. And with this, I'm already at the end of this video. I wish everyone a nice day. As you can see here, the weather is really nice. And yeah, that's all. If you have any questions about the campus life here or anything else, please let me know. I have enough friends who studied here, or I mean, I also visited this campus regularly when I was living in Zurich. So yeah, let me know. Bye bye.